and we just knew something was wrong because she was sleeping a lot. We called both our parents. My parents got there right away, and her parents are gonna be coming in 2 days after that. Her other grandparents. And when we were there, I remember taking her mom as Mia was sleeping and my parents were there. I took Mia's mom out to one of the little conference rooms and I said, "Hey, you know what? Right now is when we have to do that prayer." And I said, "This is and still right now, Eli, this is the toughest prayer I've ever had to pray, bro." Um, that is when I told God. I said, "You know what, God? This is it. I mean, we don't know what's about to happen, but she's not our daughter. She's your daughter. You lend her to us. And if it's time and it's your will to take her already, then we just want to say thank you for lending her to us almost 3 years. When you're walking this way, you have to be obedient." And her mom said this a lot. You can't play tug of war with God. God's gonna win every single time. So it's better to accept. It's hard to accept God's will, but it's gonna be done regardless whether we like it or not. And we prayed that night. My parents went back to the Ronald McDonald House to sleep. And that night, I remember walking in the hallway. No, I'm sorry. I was walking in the back alley of the hospital, and I had a vision, bro. I had a vision of me preaching things that I've done, numerous times. But
Fully awake.
fully awake, I was
Okay.
walking, and I had this vision. I walk, and I see myself in an auditorium, and I see a lot of people. But as I'm scanning through the people from the back all the way to the front, as I look to the front of the stage like that, I see my daughter laying there in a coffin. Quickly, I snapped out of it and I ran back inside. And as I'm running back inside, her mom is sitting in the couch, kind of like rocking back and forth. I said, "What's wrong?" She goes, "I just had a nightmare or a dream." And I said, "What dream was that?" And she goes, "That you were preaching at Mia's funeral." I had that vision, and Mia's mom had that dream at the same time. So that right there and then I said, "God, I know where Mia's going is a perfect place. So we're not going to pray for her right now, because if you're going to take her, you're going to take her. But right now we're praying for us because we're going to need that strength." Mia has an older sister. Mia's sister is going to need that strength. My parents, her other grandparents are going to need that. We're going to need that strength if she's going to leave.